Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, it's Adam here. On the last few episodes of Flying and Eating, we went out to the U.S. territories in the Pacific, namely the CNMI as well as Guam. Today, we will be going up to Nagoya, Japan, but before we do that, we have one last day in paradise.
Half a day, everybody. So it's my last full day here on Guam, and we're going to start the morning off right with a little bit of coffee. This is from that Vietnamese company that made that other one that was really good. So they had a second one, it's vanilla latte. We're going to go ahead and try it out, and then we will continue with our day. This brand needs to exist on the mainland. This is really good. I'm sure it's terrible for you. It's 120 calories a can. Whatever. I'm fat. I know that going in.
I'm not going in the water today just because, I mean, it's going to start raining soon. Brian's going to be ready in like an hour or so. So I just thought I'd give you guys a nice little literal stroll down memory lane here. And a little reminder that you should always, if you can, come out to Guam, enjoy paradise, man. And this is like peak busyness season right here. Crazy, right? For anyone who is curious, this is what a license plate looks like in Guam. You can see the latte stones as well as some flowers. It says Chamorro and all that, and of course Guam, USA. Incidentally, I didn't know this was a thing, but I guess it makes sense. You can go skydiving here in Guam. I have no idea if this company's any good, but here they are. What up? Guess who's back? My boy. What's up? It's Brian. We're at a place called Cafe Rocana, I think? Rocona? I don't know. It's right near the hotel. I haven't actually come here yet. We ordered some coffee, some macadamia nuts. You got an iced, I got a hot, but it's the same thing. And I need coffee, dude. I slept really badly last night. So we are now at Payless Supermarkets near what's Mall Micronesia, right? Yeah, so this is like a big grocery store. Actually, it's funny. This just opened like 2 days ago at the time I'm here. It's been under construction for what, like a year and a half?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah, almost 2 years. So I want to go in and see what kind of, interesting things maybe we can find. Look at that. It's in Spanish. That's a little weird. But yeah, see, it just opened. Beautiful location. So let's see if we can find anything interesting or bizarre in here. These are from Australia. I remember seeing these in Australia. This is like the Mars bar, but in this little like cone type of thing, and then they mix the Mars candy bar in there. But there's also Twix versions, and I think there's a third one. I don't know if they're gonna have it. They just have the Twix and the Mars, but that's really cool. Those are coming back with me. So they have more of the Violet Crumbles. They have Australia's versions of these things. Bigger ones, more of them, more abundance. This is cool. They got dark ones. They got a caramel one. I've never seen that before. Regular one. They've got the Nuggets version. Again, these are all the ones actually from Australia. We just normally, I'm sure it is because it's imported from Australia, and this is usually just the normal one that we get over here. So what'd you just find? Oh, the chips.
No.
No?
It's
what?
beef jerky.
Yeah, look at that. Beef jerky Takis. Yeah, that's cool. That's unique. You're saying you've never seen that? No. Yeah, this is a cool store, man. You got a lot of the weird imports. This is what I'm talking about, guys. When you get used to brands that you're familiar with, and then they suddenly have like weird mutant versions of those things. It's awesome.
Maybe I'm just a noob, but has anybody ever heard of dried cantaloupe before? I've never seen that.
Ding dong, mixed nuts. Never heard of this one before. This is another Australian import. You can tell it's a dead giveaway right there, mate. Well, we've got Aussie bites. You need any Aussie bites, mate? No? No, you know what I mean? All right. Okay, so here's a cool one. Cup Noodles has their own brand of potato chips. We got laksa, which I'm not really sure what that is. We have black pepper crab, and we've got tom yam seafood, which I'm pretty sure is like shrimp. Dude, what the hell are potato crackers? And why are they individually wrapped? So it's good to see that the guy who did all the artwork for Sega Master Systems games still has a job somewhere in the world. That's nice. I appreciate that. All right, so this has got to be one of the weirdest movie tie-in promotions I've ever seen. American Beauty with the rose and everything. It's now in manicotti form. Check this out. You actually have a local bread by Sungrain, baked fresh in Guam. There you go. If you're out here and you need bread. Do you approve of this bread?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate that. The people know now that a local approves of this bread. They have so many different variations of hazelnut spread and peanut butter that we don't have. Nuts and more, salted caramel, chocolate chip cookie dough, birthday cake. I've never seen any of these. There's my peanut butter, by the way. That's all me, dog. Justin and I are actually, it looks like we're competitors. We're actually friends. Peter, that guy's kind of a dick. But yeah, the rest, we all get along. And wow butter. Wow. Butter. Okay, you guys do like Mr. Brown. You've got 24 packs of it. I have never seen that anywhere else. By the way, there's also a Guam brewery location in here if you ever want to get drunk while you're grocery shopping. All right, man, where are we at? What are we doing here?
Some Filipino food.
Filipino food. All right, do you recommend this place? All right, I don't really have access to Filipino food that much, but out here it seems pretty much like a staple. So we sit down. Who do we run into?
My family.
His family's right behind him. They're right there. That's how you know the food must be good. Okay, so this place has like 1,000 things, and Filipino food I'm not used to. I haven't had much of it in my life, so we had to get creative here. He's got some ideas. I know we're getting one of these lumpia Shanghais, which Shanghai, fun fact, is not in the Philippines. It's in China. So we got that anyway. And also we got...
I wanted you to try that one.
yeah, I'm not that adventurous. I don't really do intestines. But we got a few different things. What did I ultimately get? I got this. I like to go with stuff where they claim it's the house, favorite or something they claim they do very well. And you got this, but if I was you, I would have got this one. It's the same thing, but with coconut milk in it. So the lumpia Shanghai, forgive my pronunciation, has arrived. Basically like an egg roll type of thing. Should be good. We got our little dipping sauce. So huge shout out to your mom, who I guess just went over and paid for our dinner, which she didn't have to do that. And she also did this as a bonus. She got me this ice cream thing. What is this thing? Describe this to me.
It's basically like shaved ice with a lot of, like a bunch of fillings, like beans and like the jelly things and ice cream and other stuff. I don't know what they put in this one, but
Yeah,
enjoy.
I will.
And ubi.
I will get obese.
Probably ubi. Yeah.
By the way, these things, really good. They're basically like pork egg rolls with this nice sweet sauce. So what is it?
It's just pork marinated in whatever sauce they use. Usually just soy sauce and like
Let's say garlic. I
caramelized
remember
sugar.
saying garlic in it too.
Yeah,
garlic.
caramelized sugar. They're really good though.
Yep.
Yeah.
How about this? What did I get? Some sort of rice noodle thing.
You got the pancit canton, right? Or,
I don't know. Whatever. It looked good, and they say it's a house favorite. We're gonna go for it. So we're sitting here, and a random piece of was it almost like a cheesecake, cassava cake. It just randomly emerged. What happened here? Why do we have this?
Oh, my mom got this for us too.
Your mom's just like feeding us, dude. She wasn't even. We just randomly bumped into her over there, and she's just like, yeah, those boys are gonna eat. So thank you very much to Brian's mom. So this stuff's really good. The noodles are rice noodles, but they taste like they've been cooked in like a chicken broth. And so it's just got a bunch of other vegetables and meat. This is really nice. I don't know why I've never really had this kind of stuff before. Why didn't you take me here in the past, Brian?
Sorry.
Yeah, it is your fault. Yeah. Everybody out there, get mad at Brian for not taking me here before.
You gotta make more friends here.
So we just came out of there. Food was really good. It was too much food. I had no frame of reference. I didn't understand how much food I was actually ordering. But thank you for taking me there. What did you think of it?
It was good. That's how I remembered it, like a few months ago, I guess.
Yeah, for you it's a regular thing. You have to
No, it's
understand. For me, I've had very little Filipino food in my life, so this was kind of like a brand new experience. It was really good.
You really like the halo.
I did. No, wait. The ice cream thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too full to eat that much of it. You had the cake thing, which was
The cassava cake?
I have to admit, I like the cake thing better. What's it called?
Cassava.
What is it?
It's coconut, mainly coconut and caramelized sugar, I think.
Yeah, between the two, I think I prefer that. They were both good, but I think I prefer that more. So we're going to go check out this thrift store called Anything and Everything Thrift, which is on like the second floor of a building. Brian says that it's got a whole bunch of cool like nerd stuff, and it's a whole bunch of different dealers that all kind of sell things. So who knows, we might find some stuff. Guys, look at this. It's a Decepticon as a Coca-Cola can. That is awesome. Wow. And now it's been restored to its natural can form. This is like the coolest thing ever. Keep in mind this place was cash only. Brian actually got a bunch of stuff. I actually didn't have any cash, though I think I might have considered getting that Coke can thing. That thing was really cool. So we're doing a little sightseeing. There's these falls up ahead. That's not where we are at. We're at this place called, what'd you say, the Lookout? And yeah, you can drive all around this thing. You can actually go down there. We've been down there in the past with the rocks, and you can kind of stand around and look at the water. But it's just a nice general view of the southern part of the island. We're in the southern side of Guam at the moment. And yeah, just like everywhere on Guam, you have these amazing beach views. Just looks really nice. It almost looks like a Bob Ross painting or something. It's just super cool. Yeah, all of Guam is a Bob Ross painting, man. So what just happened?
Oh, my mom drove by.
She just drove down and honked and went that way. That's twice today. Twice today. So right here is the entrance to the U.S. Navy base on Guam. I would love to take you there, but I'm not authorized to go. On the opposite side of that, though, is Point Udall, the westernmost point of the United States, is just beyond those borders. So you guys, earlier I saw a Hawaiian license plate and I thought that was impressive. This is a dude from Florida driving around in Guam. That is special right there. You know, look, there's the Kmart. You can see I'm not lying. That car is in Guam. All right, guys, so I found a great local cuisine place. Maybe we'll try this out. It's got the big laddie stones on it. I think it's pretty neat. I think you guys will like it. McLaddies, I'm sorry, McDonald's, McGuam's. This is actually, I'm going to give Guam and McDonald's props on this. It's kind of cool. They do something that's local-ish with, obviously, a corporate overlord like McDonald's from my hometown of Chicago. I don't know. I thought you guys might get a kick out of seeing that. So Brian here gave me a little gift. What is this?
It is a vinyl record from my band, Fat Tofu.
You have a band?
Yes.
Fat Tofu. And is this a band you can see locally in Guam?
Yes.
I'm totally setting him up there, by the way. He does have a band.
Saturday nights at Tower of London.
Where is that?
Tower of London.
Is that in London?
No.
Oh, where is it?
It is in Tumon.
That's over there.
No, over there.
That's why a local has to tell you where it is.
Yeah.
We're out and about, and guess who's back? Yeah, Alex is back.
Hi.
So right now we're going to go get coffee. We're going to go to Infusion Coffee. You guys have been there before, I'm assuming, in the past. It's good stuff. It's kind of like a Starbucks, but not really. And then we'll go get food. Sound good? Everybody want food?
I think it's better than Starbucks.
It's definitely I'm just trying to relate the material. But yes, it's better than Starbucks. I agree with that. Unless it's a Starbucks Reserve. Those are the best. So I got mine. I got a Latia Latte. What's the Latia Latte?
So it's a basis on a chamorro dessert similar to a tres leches, but not entirely. It's frozen. Well, you buy like the frozen one of the pound cake, or it's angel food cake. I'm not 100% sure. That guy's going to be able to.
Oh, Brian?
Yeah, Brian's going to be able to tell you more accurate description of it. Very cinnamon forward. I think it's great and delicious, and I've had that latte before. I got to say it's pretty damn good.
We found a Texas license plate.
I didn't know.
That is a skill. We found Hawaii, we found Florida, now we got a Texas. That is a lot of work, man. Kudos to you, dude. So we're here at a place called Horse and Cow in Guam. It looks like a bar, it basically is. Horse and Cow, Alex taught me this, apparently is a term for submarines. This is a big-time Navy bar. There's the man right now. What's up?
Hi.
I was just telling him what you told me about submarines and how Horse and Cow.
Yeah, it's submarine related, and I figured it out one time, and I completely have forgotten, so I'm pretty much useless.
No, that's fine. That was all the information I had.
It's heritage stemming from submarine-related thing. If you go in there, it's all...
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
you guys have seen it in the B-roll. And yeah, anyway, so we had chicken wings.
Delicious.
They were actually really good. I mean, you claim best chicken wings on the island.
Yeah, and
From
I
what
think
you
might be the only place that has chicken wings consistently, which... And I might get some hate on in the comments, but that's fine.
It's fine.
It's the internet, after all.
Yeah, that's fine. It's up to, Brian will be the deciding vote.
Yeah, I think he's the X factor in this one.
Anyway, I quite liked it. I thought it was pretty good. What was the beer you had?
I had Carabao Brewing's, their porter. I think it's Pegu Punch.
And that was like a local
Yeah, it's
thing?
local. It's in Haggatia, which is, I believe, south of here. Near Chamorro Village, which I don't know if you've done it in any other videos, but
I don't remember.
Hopefully next time we'll go there and we'll get some good food. Because I like food, I like coffee.
I do too! And you guys have seen a lot of food and coffee and beer. Brian had some sort of coffee, or beer, I don't remember what it was.
He had another Carabao. He had their IPA. It's a new one, Go-Go Juice.
Yeah, he said it was fruity, but he didn't really say if that was good or bad.
It's a hazy IPA for those that are beer connoisseurs.
Which I am not, so I appreciate you guys for teaching
I like them dark, so.
Yeah, so
like coffee.
Overall, recommended. Half a day, everyone, or soon to be Ohio gozaimasu. I'm about to go back to Japan. So, yes, now I'm at Guam's airport. I have no idea what day in the adventure this is. So, yeah, I'm back at the airport. Alex was cool enough to come pick me up at 4 in the morning and bring me out here. That's how you know that guy's a true MVP. Brian's very much asleep. I think he just went to bed like an hour ago. I think totally different time cycles. Anyway, so now that we're at the airport, I'm going to check in for my flight, which I'm going to Nagoya, Japan. I've never been to Nagoya before. But I'm going to be meeting up with a couple of buddies in my Discord. One guy lives down in Osaka, and my buddy Sunshine, who you guys have seen in other videos potentially. He was in the very recent Atlanta video, and before that he was in some of the Portland videos. He took a trip out to Japan. So we're going to kind of all meet in this like central location, because Sunshine's been staying in Tokyo. Oliver lives out in Osaka, and we'll be meeting in Nagoya, which is a central meeting point. Have dinner, hang out there, and then Sunshine and I will head back up to the Tokyo area, Yokohama more specifically, and then we'll be continuing our adventures from there. But for now, we got to check into our flight. United has a nice big kiosk here. Just a word of warning though, the lines here can be astronomical, and there's usually no self-check-in here, which is a problem because I have this gigantic bag I have to check. So if you ever come to Guam's airport and you want to go through this, if you're checking a bag especially, give yourself a lot of time, like more than you think you need. Like, I'm usually the guy who's breakneck running to the airport and I get through it. Guam's the one major airport where I'm just like, don't do that, you will miss your flight. So be here on time. Early, not being early is on time is late, you are fired and you missed your flight.
Okay, see, this is new. They must be aware of this problem. That's why they added this. So I guess the night before, I got to know that for the future. I could have come here last night. We could have just dropped the giant bag off and then I wouldn't have had to wake up as early. There's a pro tip, everybody. Now we're going up here. This is where TSA and TSA pre-check and all that stuff is. There is no clear lane here. So not that that really matters usually, especially at this time in the morning. I'm telling you, the only hang up is the bags, but I guess they sort of kind of tried to solve that problem, so I guess we'll know that for next time. So when you get up to the top of the escalator, here's your TSA line. Usually TSA pre-check used to be over there, but they seem to have moved it over there, which is nice. They've updated things a little bit. You can see there's some nicer looking machines there. So no longer, even with TSA pre-check, do you have to take a laptop or any of that sort of stuff out. So instant, easy access here. Now, once you get beyond that, you get into the duty-free store, the gift shops and all that. Unfortunately, the United Club is still shut down here. Otherwise, we would totally go in there. I've been in there once. It's a nice club. I don't know why it's closed. Unfortunately, it looks like it's going to remain closed for a while, which really sucks. But it is cool, though. The United sort of has been running these routes for 50 years. There's a whole bunch of random routes that exist down here. And that's because United basically owns this airport as a hub. But they inherited it from Continental, who I think got it from Northwest. It's like a whole like beast eating the beast type of thing. But technically, they've had consistent service through that chain of events, if you will. But it's not just, Guam they run. There's a whole bunch of islands and a whole bunch of places that they only go to from here. Like, they go to Manila in the Philippines directly from here. That's the only way to do that. So as I mentioned, I'm going to Nagoya. Nagoya actually happens to be one of the weird routes that United has as a result of having this, basically having control of Guam. Because Guam caters to a lot of Japanese tourists, they actually run a whole lot of routes to Japan that only go there from Guam. So Nagoya is one of them, Fukuoka is one of them. I think occasionally they go up to Hokkaido. I don't know all the routes off the top of my head, but I'm not going to say exploiting it, but I expect to be like the only non-Japanese person on this plane. Alright, so I've landed in Nagoya, first time ever in this city and this airport. I've already done all my entry for foreigner, all that sort of card, the disembarkment card, the QR code, all that stuff for COVID testing, all that sort of thing, all done. Make sure you do that. You got to do that every time you re-enter. By the way, we had a nice little meal. It was like a yakisoba pork on the plane. It's pretty good. So right behind me, I just got through customs, so they've already stamped my passport and all that sort of stuff. I can't stress this enough. When you come to Japan, if they're still doing this by the time these videos are out, do all this stuff in advance. All the digital versions, QR codes, everything. It just makes life so much easier. There's a website you go there, pre-do all this work, and then you just kind of power right through. So now I'm at the phase where I have to go to the baggage claim, get my bag, and then do that secondary custom, which now is also automated, I guess, although we'll see. It was at Narita. Hopefully it is here too. Either way, it should be relatively easy to get through here, and then we're gonna go meet up with people. So I just left the bag check area. They actually did want to check my bag. There was nothing in there, but I think it was just kind of a random check. No problems. So now we're going over to the train, and we're gonna take it to Nagoya Station. So as we walk and talk with my headphones on, you'll notice I have the mask. Just a reminder, at the time I'm here, Japan does care about having masks still, at least indoors. Outdoors, they don't care. They even hand you a little piece of paper when you arrive that says as much. We're going up to the trains.
There's apparently one that goes straight from here all the way to Nagoya Central or Nagoya Station. That's where we want to meet. Now, as a reminder, Japanese trains are amazing, but I also recommend you have one of these. This is the Ikoka card. There's also Passmo, there's Suica. I've talked about this in other videos, but you basically get those at the machines over there. Then these act like little credit cards that basically handle all of your cash for trains, and then you just kind of scan and tap, scan and tap.
Hello everyone, my name is Oliver. I'm from Adam's Discord, and I'm currently reporting in from Kyoto Station. I'm about to board the Shinkansen to go to Nagoya to meet with Adam and a guy called Sunshine. Now, a little bit background about me. I've been in Japan for about 5 years. I'm a grad student in international relations, so I'd like to think that I know my way around this country by now. So I'm going to show Adam the way of storage lockers, get some good food, see some sights.
Hey, it's me, Sunshine, from the Discord server. I'm here in Yokohama, Japan. I'm going to meet Adam in Nagoya, so I'll see you in a bit.
All right, so when you arrive at your destination, just a reminder, the way it works is you take your little card, scan it there, it deducts money from it, and you are good to go. Any PlayStation fans out there? This is why your controllers mean X and circle. Circle is a confirmation, X is the negative. So if you've ever played a Japanese PS2 game or PS1 game, etc., now you understand why they're reversed.
Hey, look who I found. This is Oliver, this is Sunshine, and that's Denny back there. You can kind of see him. Yeah. You suck, Denny. Anyway, so we're going to get food now. We're going to get some udon, right? Udon? What's the place we're going to?
This is a place called Kato.
All right, have you ever been?
Nope, first time.
All right, it was highly recommended, or at least Google said something?
Yeah.
All right, well, that's good enough for me. Let's go.
So we've got our food. I have to wait. I suffer from Nikojita, which I just learned the formal name for cat tongue. Thanks over there to Oliver for teaching me that. But I've been talking about cat tongue for a long time. Once again, pronounce it.
Nekojita.
Yeah, that's me. I suck. So we just came out of there. What'd you guys think?
Yeah, pretty good.
Did you finish your broth? Did you I know we had chicken. We had udon.
There's a bit
chicken.
of beef in there too.
Yes, beef udon. I quite enjoyed mine. I took forever to actually eat it, but it was good.
Yeah.
Had mushrooms and stuff in it. The mushrooms were like huge.
Yep, shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, well, there was the little thin ones, and there was like these big boulder ones. They were good though. What did you think? Your first udon experience?
First Udon experience. Yeah, it was good. Definitely hot. This
Hot
coming out. It's hot sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I recommend it. Recommend it.
Yep.
All right, cool. Come on out to Nagoya and try this place out. So we're walking along. We are still in Nagoya. There's like a castle thing over there. I would take you to it, but we don't have the ability to do that. So instead, we're doing something else. Something that Sunshine has found that we think is going to be really interesting. You'll see. You'll see. This is called Mount Baburasudes.
So we're now at,
Momotaro Jinja.
and we've got Star Fox characters here to greet us. We got Falco, we got Fox. Actually, that's Wolf. So he's the bad guy, and that's Falco, who is just kind of a jerk. And then I guess Satan or something, and a monkey. And so we got other various things. You guys can see supposedly this park closes at 4, but I see no enforcement. Oh, there's another monkey. And then not a monkey, that's a guy. That is a huge peach, Grandma. Look at that. Yeah, the mom. I don't know. Do you know the story at all?
He was like born from a peach.
Okay, so everybody out there who's a fan of this channel has to know who Atlanta Dave is. This is actually how he was born.
I'm the Atlanta Dave. Get it right.
That's actually his grandmother, right? It's Atlanta Dave's grandmother. And then we're actually going to show you a timeline of events. It's kind of like Disney World. They set up like the little pieces in a row and they tell you a story physically. This is the monkey and the wolf that protect Dave. This was Dave when he was born.
Yeah, that's about right.
It's kind of like, do you ever see Superman 1, the Richard Donner one, where he comes out of the pod? That's Dave. He's a peach from another planet. There you go. Shout out to Atlanta Dave.
Uncensored.
You guys.
So we got the Sega Pluto all set up here, and it's paying its homage to Dave. It loves Dave. Look at that. Dave is kind of a flasher. Our time at Momotaro Jinja, along with Peach Boy Dave over there, has concluded. So now where are we going? We're off on another adventure, right? They went up the stairs. They're in good shape. You can actually see some of that. But we're gonna go to
Back the way we came.
yeah, we're going back to you guys didn't
Long walk to get here.
yeah, you guys didn't see much of that. This is like a half-hour walk through just like streets and all these cars coming past. Like, what are these Baka Gaijin? What are they doing? Why are they walking through all this crap? Baka Gaijin means stupid foreigner. So we're now at what's the name of this place?
Sore Ike.
Sore Ike?
Sore Ike.
Okay. And it's like a Yakiniku place. So you have this like grill thing going on, and this is not the kind where you order whatever you want. This is
So what it is, it's a course where everything is like on this like set menu over here. It's gonna come in order, but what's on the strict menu, this can be ordered whatever you want for free.
yeah. I'm gonna get messed up on orange juice. He's trying the Dave drink. What are you getting?
Yeah, peach soda.
Peach soda. That's right, Atlanta Dave. You didn't come here. You could have hung out with us. We offered it to him. You remember that?
Yeah,
we told Dave, "Do you want to come hang out with us?" Remember when we said, "Dave, do you want to come hang out?"
Yeah, but Dave daved us.
He daved us. Dave is a verb now, meaning to betray.
You guys.
All right, so some updates. We've got vegetables. I think those are vegetables, right? I've heard about vegetables.
It's a salad.
I don't know that. Is that a Japanese word?
Salada, yeah.
A salada. Okay, salad. Is that how I can't pronounce that? I'm sorry. Salada. Okay. Anyway, and then we have mitu.
Niku, you know Niku.
No, that's not. Oh, we're eating cats. Okay. No, this is
Neko.
Neko. No. This is pork tongue. I don't like pork tongue. I got nothing against the concept of it. I've had it multiple times. I just find it's a version of pork I don't enjoy. What do we got going here?
So this is a Kuroke Wagyu powder beef. So it's like Wagyu. It's like Japanese beef. And this is sort of like the marinated rib parts.
So this is like the famously expensive one other than Kobe.
Yeah, but technically Wagyu means like any kind of like Japanese beef. So if you're thinking about like, the really, really expensive Wagyu, like all the fatty marble stuff, that's going to be more expensive. But this is pretty good.
I mean, you can see how marbled it is.
Yeah.
Go for it, man. Put one on there. Oh. I don't know what I was expecting. So what we got now is we take our little meat bit here, and you can dip it in your little salt crystals or your juice, which is like an A1 steak sauce type of thing. We made our jokes, but that meat, that's like holy crap level. Yeah, no, that's like melt in your mouth beef, man. All right, watch this. This is god tier beef. Oh my God. I can't even compare it to anything. The closest thing I can go, it's like if beef had kind of like the fatty consistency of like a bacon. I don't know, it's bacon beef. I don't know how else to put it.
So it's kind of like having a ball of fat in your mouth, but in a good way.
So what's going on here?
Right, so this is what it's called a harami. So it's like skirt steak. It's more like the upper part of the leg, I believe. So probably maybe...
so if they wore a skirt,
yeah,
this is what it would cover.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, throw it on the fire, man. Unless there's anything else about it that's interesting.
I think probably compared to the last one, maybe there's a bit less fat on this one.
Less fat, more meat.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. The fat really made the other one.
Yeah.
I'm scared now. See how it's just like making fire? That's just fat bleeding into the fire. It's kind of awesome, actually. Here we go. This is better.
You like this one better? Mm-hmm. Less fat content, you would say, right?
Less fat content, more meat, but... That's bomb, dude. So what am I looking at?
Okay, well, okay. So it's written as a samgyeopsal, something in Korean. I can't tell you what it is in English, but it's a long slice of pork.
It looks like a gigantic slab of bacon.
Exactly. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this giant slab of bacon, for lack of a better term, on this grill. Once it's all nice and cooked, we'll cut it up with the scissors, and then we put it into that lettuce, and then we eat it.
The rabbit food?
Yeah, the rabbit food.
All right, we mix the rabbit food with the real food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically.
Look at all that fat just pouring in there, man. Don't burn your hand, dude.
All in the line of duty.
So I've got my chunks of bacon, and we got salad. And I guess you're supposed to wrap this up kind of like a taco. Like the, if you guys saw the Saipan video I did recently, we actually did this down there. So this is going to be kind of familiar. Weird taco thing. Let's go. Really good. It's a really, obviously, thick, fatty cut of pork. I don't know why you need the lettuce to go with it, but it's good.
I would think a taco shell would go better. Okay, so we're back at the train station. The food was great. You guys like the food we had?
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, fantastic meat. It was awesome. It was a good time. We recommend that place. Now we're going to head back. He and I, Sunshine over there, are going to head back to Yokohama. You're going down to Osaka, right?
Kyoto.
Kyoto, sorry, our bad. And so what do we get to do now?
Ride the Shinkansen.
We're going to ride the bullet train. All right. Dude, it was nice meeting you. I will just elbow bump because I'm holding the phone. But, yeah, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you, too.
Yeah, we'll hang again. Sometime go down to Osaka, Kyoto area, Kansai area, really. Yep. Can roll with that guy.
Enjoy the rest of your trip, guys.
I shall.
The bullet train famously goes like 300 miles an hour or whatever, and should be back in Yokohama at like 11 maybe-ish.
Yeah.
Problem is I can't really show you guys anything because it's dark out. I mean, you're welcome to look, but you just gotta kind of see, you know, my phone capturing itself. So I apologize for kind of the crappy quality of the footage. There's not much I can do, but it's nighttime.
So here's the thing. I didn't book my hotel until I was basically leaving Guam because I didn't know exactly if we were going to stay in Nagoya or what the plan was. So I didn't book anything until I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're staying in Yokohama again. So I just found I'm not that picky about hotels. So I just kind of typically pick the cheapest one. And I picked one called Hotel Live Max Yokohama Stadium or something like that because it was very cheap and I had a bunch of booking.com credit and whatever. And so I go to that hotel and the front desk is not there. Like there's a sign saying like, yeah, we close at 11. So if you have a problem, you know, call this number. Then I kind of do a little Googling and I noticed that the name of the hotel they're mentioning is relatively close by. Then I realize it's the same hotel I stayed in on the last trip I was here. And I was like, oh, that's funny. And I go inside and I'm prepared to like explain, you know, like, hey, the other one is closed. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, etc. And he immediately knew who I was. He like pulled out a paper with my name on it. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay. And he just does a couple things. He's like, okay, gives me the key. I'm like, do I go back to the other one? He's like, oh no, you're here. So I'm like, okay. So I'm completely unintentionally, totally accidentally in the exact same hotel I was in for 2 weeks like a few months ago.
And that'll do it for part 8. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, the next ones are going to be Japan being Japan. Let's just leave it at that. So stay tuned to part 9. The adventure continues. As always, please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Check out all the social media stuff in the description: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Patreon, etc. Thank you so much. I'll see you all later.